Yellow text on a teal background with snowflakes. Winter Wonderland, presented by Ohio State School for the Blind and Ohio School for the Deaf.
Ohio School for the Deaf, Ohio State School for the Blind, Alice Cogswell Center, and Early Learning Center logos appear on the screen. Black background with white text, Winter Fun in Early Childhood. Gretchen Douglas appears on screen with a black winter hat and a plaid scarf, which she removes. It's cold outside. Right now, our preschool is learning from home. We miss our friends and families. We want to be able to gather back together again soon, but for right now, how is everyone getting along every day? What are you doing for fun? Let's take a look at your pictures. Text reads, Arts and Crafts. Child with brown curly hair smiling holds up a notebook with a blue crayon drawing labeled Mom. Child with brown hair smiling holding an arm covered in gray paint above a table with markers and glue also covered in paint. Child with brown wavy hair sits at a table and finger paints while watching his virtual classroom on a laptop computer. Child with glasses sits at a high chair decorating a felt wreath with buttons. Child with braids squeezing a glue bottle onto paper with a popsicle stick. Child looks up smiling with her front teeth missing, clapping with her artwork on the table in front of her. Title reads Spending Time Outside. The woods is pictured all covered in snow. Two children with black hair walk on a bridge overlooking a road. Child lays on the roof of a playhouse looking into the distance through his hands. Gretchen stands outside smiling with her two sons, one in a bike helmet. Two dogs on leashes walk with two young children, one on a bike. A child in a winter hat on a ladder paints a wall gray. Two children and an adult look into an aquarium while the adult points up. Text reads, Especially in the snow, a snow structure with rocks and sticks. A child with light blue winter jacket, hat, and glasses looks up at the sky, squinting and smiling. Three children in winter coats run in the snow and hold snowballs. A child in light blue winter coat and pink pants jumps through the snow and twirls, eventually falling down backwards with her legs in the air. A child in a black winter coat and a red hood crouches down in the snow while the person taking the picture looks at a laptop. Two children in the distance in winter clothes play with snow on a table. Preschool teacher Ashley and her husband smile with trees lit with multicolored lights in the background. Text reads Enjoying time with family. Three children with winter hats and holiday pajamas stand smiling with small elves hanging near their shoulder. Paraprofessional Megan and her son, with his laptop open, smile up while at their desks. A child with short brown hair and an adult with long curly hair and glasses share a drink, each with a straw. Preschool teacher Kim stands with her husband, son, and daughter around a table with Thanksgiving food. Paraprofessional Jessica and her daughter sit at the couch with their laptops, smiling at the camera. Two children with black hair stand in front of a stone wall with red flowers and smile, one making a silly face. Two young children and one adult with glasses smile at the camera. Paraprofessional Keely and her husband and son smile at the camera. Text reads Playing with Siblings. A young child with curly black hair and glasses holds several toys with another child on the floor behind her. Text reads Family Crafts. Three children sit around a table with several gingerbread houses and bags of candy with adults watching in the background. Text reads Spending Time with Our Pets. A child lays in bed in pajamas holding a small striped cat. Paraprofessional Annie smiles at the camera outside with a small, long-haired black dog and a larger, short-haired brown dog. Paraprofessional Erin smiles at the camera with her white and dark gray cat with a decorated Christmas tree in the background. Paraprofessional Julia smiles at the camera holding a gray cat with a Christmas tree in the background. Preschool teacher Dennis smiles at the camera holding a small, tan, long-haired dog with decorations in the background. Text reads playing games. Two young children with brown hair look at Uno cards at a table. Text reads decorating the house. A child puts round ornaments on a small tree. Text reads grocery shopping. A child lays in a grocery cart on a coat with a mask on, holding a phone. Text reads cooking yummy treats. A child with brown hair stirs food in a frying pan. A small child stands in an open drawer to reach the counter. A child with brown twist curls squeezes a bag with yellow frosting onto a cookie with sprinkles in a cup next to her. Two trays with pretzels, M&Ms, Chex Mix, and white chocolate. Text reads, and enjoying them. Child with brown curly hair and a big yellow bow eats from a spoon with her bowl in front and food on her cheek. Two children smiling with wide eyes each have a decorated cake and one with their mouth full. A child looks out the window while sipping hot cocoa with marshmallows. Text reads whether we are delivering curriculum. Preschool teacher Dennis stands in front of a white truck with three children in car seats inside. Preschool teacher Kim reaches to touch the hand of a child in a car seat with a pink blanket over their head. Text reads or teaching virtually. Preschool teacher Ashley with mask on and laptop open on her desk to Zoom with parapros Aaron and Julia in the background, distanced with their laptops open. A child with braids, pink hearing aids, and a white headband looks at an iPad with Zoom open and several faces on the screen. A screenshot of Ashley, Julian, and Aaron's class on Zoom, all in various hats. Black background with white text. We care about each and every one of you. Text reads and can't wait to be back together. Picture of Dennis and Annie with their class wearing clear masks, smiling at the camera. Ashley and Julian with their class around a table with puzzles and 5 children playing. Kim in her class with 2 children at a table. Paraprofessional Jessica sits on the floor and offers a toy to a young child with light blonde hair. Occupational therapist Anne pulls a scrunched up blue tube with a child with brown hair in a ponytail, both wearing masks. Speech-language pathologist Claire sits at a table wearing a clear mask with 2 children with blonde hair, one with a headband with a unicorn horn with toys at a table. Black background, white text, hang in there and be safe. New screen, with love from everyone at the Alice Cogswell Center and the Early Learning Center.
Welcome to our 2020 virtual showcase. The following includes pictures of the marching band from the Outback Bowl in Florida and this year's band camp.
Wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the year.
Although it breaks my heart that we are not in the OSSB auditorium putting on a full concert for you, I am honored that you have taken the time to allow us to share some of what the students have been working on during the remote learning. Singing together over Zoom has been a great challenge, but our students did not let that dampen their holiday spirit. Here are the elementary students singing Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
dashing through the snow in a one horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Love cocktails ring, making spirits bright.
What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight. Oh,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey!
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh.
Students in Miss Butler's class upheld the time-old tradition, the musical rite of passage that many of you might have experienced. That's right, it's the recorder. Did you know that recorders have been around since the Middle Ages? Just imagine how many kids all over the world have learned to play songs using just 3 notes. Hot cross buns. Both hands, 1, 2, here we go. Our next song features students from Miss Patterson, Miss Bailey, Mrs. Young Doves, and Miss Myers' class playing bucket drums, drumsticks, and rocking out the Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing in bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, and what a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. And Jingle Bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell ride. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. And Jingle Bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell rock.
Although virtual learning may have made snow days a thing of the past, it didn't stop the students from Mrs. Hamlin and Miss Kester's class from dreaming about waking up and seeing the magical little snowflakes falling softly to the ground. Here is Little Snowflake.
Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake, little snowflake, falling from the sky. Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake, falling, 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 falling on my head. Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake, little snowflake, falling,
There are many gifted students here at OSSB. Our next student performer, Perseus, not only performs, but also writes her own songs. Here is a Perseus Decker original.
I'm Avon, and I'm going to be playing the Charlie Brown Christmas song.
Hi, my name is Jenna, and I'm going to be playing Titanium by David Guetta on the piano.
next student performer, Philippe, is a multi-instrumentalist with proficiency in both piano and cornet.
Hi, this is Philippe Sotak, and I'm playing Invention 8 by Bach.
Kindergarten all the way through our EDGE program have also been excelling in areas outside of the music room. From coding clubs and classes to students studying space exploration and the planets, our podcast team, and our ILS department, where families are finally getting a first-hand chance to see how capable their students are in the kitchen, and our athletic department, which featured 2 sports virtually, forensics and cheerleading. The best part of being virtual has been seeing how the staff at OSSB and OSD have rallied around our students, making sure they still have a loving community. From the educational support staff and youth leaders assisting in the classrooms, to the transportation and kitchen staff, making sure our students have healthy meals, and everyone offering social, emotional, and after-school club opportunities to keep students engaged. We have done all we can to make this the best year possible for students, but I cannot wait until we can all be together in person again safely. I hope we'll see you there.
The title Winter Wonderland appears on the screen in yellow font against a blue background. A lady appears on screen standing outside in the snow, signing. It's a winter wonderland! It's so beautiful with the snow coming down and blanketing campus. It's the perfect time for OSD's virtual winter program. Our students have been working during remote learning. They've created ASL stories, ASL poems, and skits, and now we're excited to share them with you. We hope you enjoy watching our videos. Happy holidays! We'll see you next year in 2021. Title screen, Winter Walk, white font on a black background. A little girl appears on screen signing and wearing a winter hat. Walking along, looking around at the snow lightly falling, the wind blows, the snow piles up. Wow, step carefully. The snowflakes fall, I blink my eyes. It's cold. Put on my hat, zip up my coat, scarf, mittens. Winter's here. It's freezing. I walk and fall and get back up again. I get up, but my foot's in a hole. I pull it out. Whew! I look around. Wow, my eye is caught on something over there. It's a house, just perfect. It will be warm. I hurry and look in the window, turn the knob and walk in the door. There's a fire, and I sit down, finally home. Title appears on screen, Timber, in white font against a black background. A little boy appears on screen signing. He is dressed as a lumberjack and carrying an axe.
I need some wood for my fire. Oh, there's a good place for some.
A second child appears on screen dressed as a tree. The lumberjack swings his axe.
Timber!
The tree falls over. A third child appears on screen dressed as a tree. Lumberjack swings his axe.
Timber! What? Let me try again. Timber! What's going on? I yelled timber. Oh, the tree must be deaf. Timber. Timber!
The tree falls over. A fourth child appears on screen dressed as a tree.
Timber! Timber! Nothing's happening. Oh, maybe I need to finger spell it in sign language. Timber. Nothing. What's the matter here? This tree must be deaf-blind. Oh, I'll have to use tactile finger spelling. Tim. Let me put my hand where the tree can touch my fingers. Timber! Timber!
The tree falls over. The title, Snowman, appears on screen in white font against a black background. A little girl appears on screen signing, standing outside.
Snowman, using the 1 and 5 hand shapes. Ready? I walk along and look in wonder at the snow falling down. I run through the snow, grab my coat warm around me, put on my gloves. My scarf around my neck is warm. I've got my hat on. What shall I do? I'll roll a snowball, a big one, and it goes over here. I roll a second one and put it on top. I roll a third, smaller one and put it on top of that. Just right. What else? Oh, sticks for arms. And a carrot for a nose. Oh, he needs a smile. I get some pebbles and poke them in. Poke a smile and some buttons down the front. There. Now what? A hat. Put it on his head. And a scarf. Wrap it around. There. I go back home, and the next day when I come back to the snowman, it's warm in the sun. Whew. The next day when I come back, I'm shocked to find the snowman gone. The snowman melted all away. I'm disappointed and go back home.
The title, Frosty the Snowman, appears on screen in white font against a black background. 3 girls appear on screen standing outside in the snow. 2 are dressed in winter coats. 1 is dressed as a snowman.
Pat, pat, pat. A little more snow. Oh, my scarf. Oh, let me help. Wow, what a cool hat! Let's put it on. Hello! 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 I'm a snowman! Wow! Hello there! You're alive? How can this be? This magic hat brought me to life. Wow, that's so cool! Come on, let's play! Do 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 do. Snow is fun to play and play. Hey, what's your name? My name's Frosty. Frosty! The snowman! Yay! Do 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 do. Ooh, it sure is hot in this sun. Oh no! You're going to melt away! Oh, don't worry. I'll be back next year. Yay! Winter's fun to play and play. When the sun gets hot, I'll go away. Aww. Let's save this hat for next year when the snowman comes back. We'll just wait until then. Merry Christmas! Bye!
A woman appears on the screen signing in front of a green background.
Before the program closes, I want to thank all of our families. You have endured the last 9 months of challenges and changes, ups and downs. It's been a lot, but your support is key to helping our students succeed in school and in life. I want to especially thank the families who helped with this program. You helped your students at home to practice, get ready, take their videos, and your help really is appreciated. Many, many thanks.
Shadow appears Winter Wonderland with white font on a black background. Students will be signing the words to the song.
Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, in his place is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is passing around. He'll say, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is passing round. He'll say, are you married? We'll say no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Ow!
Pam Estes appears on screen signing, standing outside wearing a winter hat.
Hello. I am here to introduce you all to our senior leadership team performing the 12 Days of Winter. Enjoy!
A title screen appears, The 12 Days of Winter by Senior Leadership Team, with white font on a black background. The senior leadership team and interpreters appear on screen.
On the first day of winter, senior leadership gave to me an invoice for a tree. On the second day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the third day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the fourth day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the fifth day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
5 meals delivered,
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the sixth day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
6 more telework updates, 5 meals delivered,
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the seventh day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
7 policies for writing, 6 more policy updates, 5 meals delivered,
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the eighth day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
8 brailers brailing,
7 policies for writing, 6 more telework updates, 5 meals delivered,
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the ninth day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
9 preschoolers dancing,
8 brailers brailing,
7 policies for writing, 6 more telework updates, 5 meals delivered,
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the 10th day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
10 alarms beeping. Can you turn those things off?
9 preschoolers dancing,
8 brailers brailing,
7 policies for writing, 6 more telework updates, 5 meals delivered. I'm done.
4 EMIS issues,
3 strategic plans,
2 after-school programs
and an invoice for a tree. On the 11th day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
11 students signing,
10 alarms ringing. Still
9 preschoolers dancing.
8 braillers brailing.
7 policies for writing. 6 more telework updates. 5 meals delivered.
4 EMIS issues.
3 strategic plans.
2 after-school programs.
And an invoice for a tree. On the 12th day of winter, senior leadership gave to me
12 scheduling conflicts.
11 students signing.
10 alarms beeping. I'll turn them off myself.
9 preschoolers dancing.
8 braillers brailing.
7 policies for writing. 6 telework updates. 5 meals delivered. Come on, drivers, hurry up.
4 EMIS issues.
3 strategic plans.
2 after-school programs.
and an invoice for a tree. Would somebody pay this thing already? On the 12th day of winter, senior leadership gave to me 12 scheduling conflicts, 11 students signing, 10 alarms beeping, 9 preschoolers dancing, 8 braillers brailing, 7 policies for writing, 6 telework updates, 5 meals delivered, 4 EMIS updates, 3 strategic plans, 2 after-school programs,
and an invoice for a tree.
Pam Estes and Cedar Well appear on screen.
This season is a time for joy and laughter, but it's also a time for reflection, especially during this worldwide pandemic. Our school's word for the year is breathe. We invite you, in your own special way, to take a breath and think about loved ones we've lost, loved ones continuing their fight, and the healthcare workers battling the pandemic every day. A blue background with muted white snowflakes, white lettering reads, "The SLT dedicates this skit to Dr. Chris Ross and her continued fight against COVID."
A title screen appears, "The End," with white font on a black background and a ticker tape scroll at the bottom that says "Happy Holidays" from the Ohio School for the Deaf and the Ohio State School for the Blind.